this opportunity with funding from Vic Health to support La Trobe University's Rural Health School to establish an innovation sprint model. We think that health is everyone's business, and through the pandemic we've realised that leaders across society are recognising that they have opportunities to create a community where it's easy to be healthy. We also thought that it was really valuable to be able to engage a group of the best and brightest in our university, our emerging leaders, and link them together with existing leaders in our community who we know will be collaborators going forward.
And the Innovation Sprints gives the opportunity to provide a space for that innovative thinking.
The design sprint is a 5-day, incredibly intense process.
So we turned up on Monday morning, tasked with improving food security in Bendigo. This was daunting, to say the least.
The first day was really spent listening to people talk about the challenge of food insecurity, the reality of food insecurity, people who have lived experience of food insecurity, but also people who work in that space.
We set out to learn as much as we possibly could and to learn to empathise with the people we want to help.
I really enjoyed the experience on Monday when we went to the Eagle Hawk Community House.
For me, understanding the whole issue around food security, I've grown up in a privileged environment, so I have never experienced it directly, but working with people who have, it's certainly opened my eyes up to about the world outside what I've experienced.
And then the second day was about looking at that and going, okay, what are we going to try and achieve?
For us, when we were walking through and learning about this issue of food insecurity in Bendigo, the first principle that we really grasped onto was the idea of reciprocity. What we need is something that people can actually have an opportunity to contribute. And of course, we also want to draw upon the assets of the community.
We wanted our project to capture a world where people aren't overcome by anxiety about their next meal, but find themselves actually looking forward to it and enjoying the entire process, from planning, preparing and cooking, and then consuming nutritious foods.
And thinking about where are the best opportunities for intervention.
To address this, we wanted to normalise the act of seeking and accepting help by creating a safe and welcoming social environment to improve young people's quality of life and the capabilities for resilience.
Then on day 3, so we hold back on coming up with ideas on day 1 and day 2, but then on day 3 we finally let everybody loose and we go, okay, let's come up with a stack of ideas.
After so many conversations where we tried to avoid thinking about the how component of this project, we were finally given the opportunity to come up with ideas that could meet our aims and assist in reducing the reliance on food relief within our community.
Then on the Thursday, and this was a bit of a shock to some, on the Thursday we actually said, well, we're going to test this, not just theoretically, we're actually going to take this idea out into the community, let's see if it works.
And because we'd spent that whole day yesterday spruiking our ideas and talking about it, we realised that doing this, we could function a whole lot better by just picking a certain aspect of this and a certain aspect of this to combine it into it. And that's where Fojo's Cafe came in, a place of give and take.
The concept of Fojo's Cafe was made possible through the support towards our Farmer Joe mascot, which was given mainly by Gerard Jose, the CEO of Bendigo Community Health. The importance of personalisation and the sense of community was strongly highlighted by Rob Brown from Caliana. Kathy and Sam from Food Share Bendigo provided inspiration and support throughout our whole process, and their opinions have been invaluable to us.
So that on Friday morning, and we're all up crack of dawn on Friday morning, we're down in the mall setting up our community cafe called Fojo's. And then by 11, we had people coming through.
The cafe was full, people were constantly coming in and talking, and it was just a very positive atmosphere.
This experience has been absolutely incredible for me as a lecturer to realise that our future is in really good hands. I want you to ask a few questions of this team. What I want you to ask them about how the food boxes work. These are not normal, okay? There was a tasting. Ask them about how that works and why they came up with that idea and what it means, this idea of give and take. You'll notice some signs on the table. Ask them what that's about and what that would look like in the cafe. You'll notice the garden out the front. Ask them about that. What was the idea behind the garden? All of these different things and the way that they created this cafe were really amazing.
This is my very, very first innovation sprint, and this has just been such a fabulous experience.
2 weeks ago, I didn't even know what one was, but now that I've been in one, would be really excited to be in many more.
The Rural Health Innovation Sprint has been a fantastic initiative for Bendigo Food Share to be a part of. We've learnt so much from the students, their expertise and their ability to look at this idea and bring all their different backgrounds and perspectives to it has just been fantastic.
The younger generation come with a fresh set of eyes because perhaps they're seeing it for the first time and so have the opportunity to come up with a solution that older eyes haven't seen.
I've really enjoyed being able to share some of the stories and some of the experiences that we witness and have around us each and every day.
So Bendigo Food Share has got a lot out of this program and we look forward to seeing where it goes in the future.
To know that what our generation does now will actually make a change, and that other people, other generations are recognising that and appreciating that.
We really need to have those opportunities to actually step up, and we need people to, we need older people who are more experienced to help support us with those steps.
And I feel so grateful for having the opportunity to make a difference. Supporting a project like this has a range of benefits for food insecurity itself, for the emerging leaders that will be the future leaders of our community, but also for the La Trobe Rural Health School's future and its ability to grow and contribute to community issues.